Hey there, parents, guardians, everyone watching today. This is Parent Talk Tuesday, our weekly video we put out here at Hyattsville Baptist Church just to let all of y'all know what we're going to be doing in our student and children ministries online here on our YouTube channel this week. And so this is the week of October 14th. We are shifting our themes. We've been doing kind of a Western theme through Giddy Up Junction. We're going to do a 1 week break at the beach, doing Ocean Commotion this weekend. And our main passage this week, we're going to be in some of the earliest chapters in the book of Genesis, starting in chapter 6 and kind of going through 7 and 8, looking at the story of Noah. And so in all three of our content videos that'll be out tomorrow, we'll have brief discussions to help our kids see that Noah was a righteous man. He was a guy who tried to follow after God's calling, and that ultimately led him into some situations where, to be faithful, he had to do things that were unexpected, things that were against the norm. And in our own walk with Jesus, to follow the Lord and where he's calling us, sometimes we'll have to do things that go against the norm, that go against what the culture's up to, that go against what our friends are up to, maybe even our families, in order to be faithful to the Lord. And ultimately, the only way to be righteous before God is not just to do everything God says, because ultimately, you and I both know we're not perfect. We can't do it all exactly right. Instead, it is through trusting in Jesus, who is and was the perfect human, lived perfectly according to God's calling, so that way he could then give his righteousness to us through his death on the cross and his resurrection. And so this week, that's kind of what we'll be talking about, is trusting in the Lord for our righteousness, so that way we can live a life that looks like Noah, a life of faith, a life of trust, a life of righteousness. And so with that, I hope that your students, your children, will hop on tomorrow night and check out our videos. We are looking forward to it, and we're also looking ahead to starting our VBS virtually the following Wednesday. So that'll be October 21st will be the first night of our virtual VBS. We'll do it for 5 weeks leading up to Thanksgiving, and that'll close out our fall virtual semester. So I'm really excited about that. I also want to let you know about something else we've got in the works. We are going to be having a trunk or treat in our parking lot on October 24th. It's a Saturday, October 24th, from 6 to 8 p.m. Now, this will be a socially distant trunk or treat. There will be masks worn and gloves, and we'll make sure that we're doing everything we can to meet guidelines. We've already talked with health department officials about how we can do this safely. And so we hope to see you there. We are hoping and expecting just a great turnout. We want this to be an opportunity for us at HBC, those of us at Hyattsville, to be able to love on our community and to provide something for our kids and students in a year where they have already had so many things canceled and postponed. And so I hope that you'll join us October 24th from 6 to 8 p.m. for Trunk or Treat. But until then, let's dive into Ocean Commotion. We'll see you tomorrow night.